back to our special coverage. Race in Kibra for the Kibra parliamentary seat. Of course, this occasioned by the demise of the late Ken Okoth, who represented the people of Kibra. And in the next few hours, the electorate, the residents there will know who will be their next member of parliament. And from the voices and those people that Frank Otieno, my colleague, spoke to just before we went on break a little bit earlier, great confidence, exuding confidence, the leadership in ODM, the leader of minority rather in the National Assembly, and the chairman of the Orange Democratic Movement saying it has been confirmed that indeed Kibra is Baba's bedroom, is what he said, saying that they have already their figures in their center which confirm that they have taken this. And of course, Junet Mohammed as well echoing that and saying, wamenyoa watu bila maji, not pulling any punches on that one. So we'll keep you updated. We had earlier results being announced by the returning officer. So it looks like it's going to be a slow one as far as getting the official results. They're trickling in slowly, but Akiso Wandera is there for us. Frank Otieno as well. We want to now cross over to our Mark Namaswa, who's at Ayani Primary School. Mark, talk to us about what's happening there. Have they finished counting the votes?
Sophia, we just came from the bus terminal, the 42 bus terminal Ayani, and the counting was not complete. And here at Ayani Primary, the counting is not yet complete. But the earlier station that we spent most of our time at ACK Makina, the counting was complete, and we gave the figures that were indicating that Imran Okoth was in the lead, followed by McDonald Mariga and Eliud Owalo, number 3. But here at Ayani, looks like it's a really big station and looks like a big center, and still at night, but the counting has not yet been complete. But I've been able to catch up with a few leaders here who have said that they are guarding the votes. Now let's join Senator Ochilo Ayako to tell us why he feels it has been imperative for him to stay put till this hour.
Oh, thank you very much. I think this exercise has been billed as the most important precursor to 2022. We are here as part of the team that is looking at what is going on in Kibra. I am together with my brother Sumra, and I want to tell the public that we were responsible for Olympic Secondary School. We have 9 streams. It's a polling center with 9 streams. Just opposite us, we have Olympic Primary School. It has 11 streams. The counting is about to be completed, and the indicative results is that our person, Bernard Imran Okoth, is likely to carry the day with close to 90% of the votes that are cast here. The situation was generally peaceful. The voters were enthusiastic, but towards the later afternoon, most of the people were discouraged from voting because Mariga came here with a contingent of about 100 youths carrying crude weapons. He had sought police escort, and there were 2 lorries of police escorting him. The movement that he claimed he needed to find out what was going on here took away 1 hour of time that people would have used to vote. Bullets were fired, tear gas was lobbied, and that occasioned tension and perhaps discouraged women and other vulnerable people from voting. But from the look of things, victory in Olympic Secondary School and Olympic Primary School, Ayani Primary School, is resounding, and it's all in favor of Imran Okoth. He conducted himself humbly. He had a local message, and his message was taken well. But I think the biggest blunder that Mariga and his battalion of supporters did was to try and make this race as an attempt to humiliate Baba. That cannot work.
Your team calls this Baba's bedroom, but Jubilee was determined to give you guys a shakedown. Have you felt the impact?
It was not Jubilee. It was Mariga and Ruto who were thinking that instead of looking for somebody to represent the good people of Kibra, they should take this opportunity, get a person who has never voted to come and humiliate Baba and rub it into Baba. So people who respect elections decided that this cannot happen. The people of Kibra said, no, we want a representative. How can you come here to bring, very sadistic, very cynical battles and say you want to come into Baba's bedroom and humiliate him? If you want to represent the people of Kibra, talk bread and butter, talk housing, talk bursary, talk those things. Do not try and dare Baba. In any event, Baba is an enigma. So you cannot underrate the fact that he's an enigma. So you drag him into this is what you get.
Let me request you to get out of your head like you are an ODM person. Let's look at Mariga.
Yes.
He is not a voter in Kibra. He has never participated in any election. But look at these numbers he's posting at Makina SEK, the station that he has, that we have complete results. He's getting 453 votes, and Imran Okoth is posting 588. Just objectively, how do you rate his performance on a first attempt?
I want to absolutely tell you, from a very objective perspective, that those are not Mariga's votes. Those are votes that have been put together using the narrative that it's about 2022 and it's about retiring Raila. So that is the indication of the impetus of the people of 2022. That's how they are moving. If Mariga came here as Mariga and asked for votes, I can assure you these fellas have never seen that guy. They don't even know him. He would not have had any votes. Perhaps Eliud Owalo would have had more votes than him. Eliud Owalo is known here. He has a message here. But Mariga is Mariga. This is about all of the forces in the renegade part of Jubilee trying to introduce 2022 politics instead of working as advised by the president. You see, they went and asked the president to come and campaign for them. He posed for a photograph, a cheeky photograph with Mariga, left, and then when it came to campaign, he never showed up. So this is not about Jubilee.
Let me go to Sumra. You have spoken of learning lessons, drawing lessons from the past and applying them today. What lessons are those?
The lessons are very simple. When ODM means to take the seat, and if they are together and united, especially, come on, it's like telling a Luo guy to go to Gatundu and take a seat. This is Baba's bedroom. Come on. We can't play mischief. My hats off to the youth and women and the voters of Kibra. It was so peaceful, but there was a lot of voter bribery. The youths contained this thing, the youth outside. In fact, I was more on outside because I knew what happened in Embakasi. People buying votes, those are not true leaders. And we are trying to tell Ruto, you have tried to invade our bedroom, we are coming to your sitting room and your kitchen. We should not have respect for Raila. How can you come to Kibra thinking that your money or your name should come? This is a sign in 2022, Raila is not a person who plays Ruto's league.
But I would say that people will not go to Raila's place and eat. They will eat what has been brought to them by this campaigner.
This is what is not to happen. Let the voters choose somebody without the money. Because Imran belongs to the people of Kibra. Mariga never had a vote. Ruto doesn't have a vote. Look at it in the morning, Raila came, his daughters came. They have the vote here. Don't play with your bedrooms. I am really happy with the agent, with the teamwork of ODM, with our leadership, and especially Honorable Raila took it so calm. I mean, come on, for Raila, we even didn't want him to be in front. We are his general. We are there to get his votes. But this should not be a disrespect to Raila, should never come back again. Because imagine a person of Baba's stature, a small person, a fly like Ruto, a fly on his coat, coming to bring somebody, is not even known just because you are a famous footballer. In fact, Ruto has spoiled Mariga's reputation in front of people.
You might be thinking that maybe the numbers are looking good now, but we can say the night is still young.
Come on, we look at the resounding. What Mariga has got these votes is the money which has brought in the votes. What Mariga? I am so happy. In the morning I was with Jubilee people, some Kikuyus. They voted for Mariga. That is where we should be heading. No tribalism. We should be heading for a handshake. But this, you can see when there's money being poured in, those poor people, some of our people had the money and they voted for Imran. Let's not bring the money issue in campaign.
But I will say that money or no money, if I have the money and they produce votes, those will still count as votes.
Yeah, that happened in Embakasi. But look at what now the ODM brigade has done. Every polling station, there's Mheshimiwa Ochilo Ayako is there, I am there, Millie Odhiambo is there, Babu Owino is there, Simbarati is there, Aladwa is there. People from even up country are there, from Mombasa are there. This is where now the true voting is. ODM is known for these by-elections. And look at, we took Ganda, we took Garissa, we took in Kibra. Now we are going ahead. We need peace. And my thanks to Kibra voters, my thanks to Kibra youth for maintaining peace.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Those are some of the leaders that have met here at Ayani Primary School, saying that they are guarding their votes and they are looking hopeful to gain